Good morning, guys. It is Monday, and we started our getting on track with Flylady on Friday, and so over the weekend we didn't have a whole lot that we had to do, but today is Monday, and we are back on program, getting stuff done. Today starts Zone 4, which is master bedroom and a master bath if you have one, which we don't, and closets and stuff in the master bedroom. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm not making my kids clean my room for me. So the plan for the day is to start a timer for 15 minutes and do 15 minutes of just decluttering, getting stuff out of the room that doesn't need to be there. I actually already did some over the weekend. I find I have a lot of time to declutter and do projects over the weekend. So I'm getting some of that done at that point, but I'm still trying to keep up with the daily stuff for the weekdays. But I got this cute little kitchen timer. I thought the kids would think this is fun for when they're taking part in it. We're going to try to do the weekly home blessing hour this afternoon for our afternoon chore time. And I am just getting started with my zone cleaning this morning. So I was able to declutter over here a little bit over the weekend. Got that cleared off, got my bedside table pretty much cleared off. So I got a lot done on this side of the room, but then I have still a lot over there. That's my load of laundry I need to fold here in a little bit. So I think I'm going to focus my 15 minutes over here, especially my hair stuff. That bag down there has hair stuff that I cleaned out of the drawer a week or two ago and just never got it organized and put back in. So I am going to set my cute little timer for 15 minutes and get going. Done with a couple minutes to spare. I think it's about to ding here in a second, and that was not too bad, and things look so much better now, so yay. I decluttered my hairbrushes this morning, which feels really good. Isn't that disgusting? It's Tuesday, and I'm getting a little bit of a late start on my Flylady cleaning for the day. I didn't get it done this morning like I tried to because I got busy with a couple of videos that I was wanting really bad to get done and finished. So it is evening now, and I'm going to go ahead and get my chores done before the little kids go to bed because I really like to have my quiet time and free time after they're in bed. So I have a load of laundry here on the bed to fold, and then the zone cleaning for today is to deal with the piles of clothes in your room. And I am happy to say that I don't have any piles of clothes in my room. Here, I'll show you. Got my laundry basket over there. My stuff is pretty well decluttered. I just need to fold that. I have my laundry basket there that needs to, that's going to be the load that I put in tonight. My husband does have clothes there, but he only puts clothes there when he is going to wear them again. So I'm not supposed to touch those. So anyways, I don't have piles of clothes to deal with right now. So I was going to kind of declutter a little bit in my drawers, pull out stuff that doesn't belong, and fold things and get it looking a little nicer inside of there. We are out at Target looking for some stuff for decor and cleaning and house looking niceness, and I'm looking at rugs. I'll show you what I'm looking at right now. I want to get a rug for the kitchen and one for the back door. And I'm trying to decide. These are pretty. That one's nice. I love this color. Let's see, they have a smaller one. That's what I would want. That one's really pretty too. I like these too. These are really pretty. I'm trying to think what would go. I don't have a whole lot of colors going on in my kitchen area, so anything really I think would go. one's pretty too. These are the 4 I'm thinking of. I'm thinking about that one for the back door because I'm afraid it's gonna start looking too dirty too fast if I get anything with lighter colors. So I'm thinking that one for the back door, and then for in front of the sink. Maybe I don't know. I can't decide. I decided on this one for the kitchen sink and this one for the back door. I'll show it to you when we get home. I'm looking at storage containers for some areas that I want to get more organized, but I really like these, but they don't have quite the right size that I'm looking for. So we're going to head over to IKEA and see what we find. What do you think, Ren? You want to go to IKEA?
Can I tell them something? And they have a play place, and I'm tall enough to go in, and Ruthie is too.
Yep,
I
Charity.
wish I could bring Rennie in and
I know,
let her
she's
play.
too little.
I want to see
She can stay with me. Trying to see what they have here for storage bins. Not seeing anything that'll work quite yet. I think these might work for our bookshelf, for what I'm thinking of. Might grab one of those. They're only $6.99 and they have lids, which will be super nice. So we're home, and here are the rugs that I got from Target. They're the non-slip. That was important to me. And this one is going to go here. Oh, got a balloon in the way. Right here by the sink. That'll be nice.
Purdy.
So pretty. And then this one is going to replace this nasty towel that we keep by the door so the dog doesn't track in mud. Excuse me, Poe. Excuse me, Poe.
Can I put it on?
Sure. There we go. Look how pretty that looks. Poe, it matches your food bowl. So here is what I got from IKEA. This container has the lid. I got another one of these jars. I have one for my coffee grounds, but I wanted one for collagen as well. I thought that would be nice, and they're only like $3.99. I needed a couple new wooden spoons. They were only 98 cents each. I got 2 of these that I'm excited about. They're the magnetic strips for knives. That will free up so much space in my drawer to get the knives hanging up. Some batteries. And this is a little shelf. Let's see. You can kind of see it's a little shelf that I will either put on the counter or put up in the cabinet. We'll have to see. And then this container, I was thinking of putting the girls' coloring stuff in and putting it on the bookshelf over here. It fits right in there. It doesn't look gorgeous, but I'll see. I might find another use for it, but I thought it would be useful. I like having the lid where you can stack things on top of it, like if it's in a closet or something. So that is my IKEA stuff. So today is Wednesday, and the mission for today is the closet in the master bedroom, still in the master bedroom zone. And I am gonna tackle that. You're supposed to do the floor and like clean up the shoes. I honestly am not one of those girls that has lots of shoes. I have actually very few shoes. So that's not an issue for me, but I'll show you my closet in a second, and you can see it definitely could use some organization, even if it's not shoes. One thing I wanted to mention, I showed you yesterday the pile of clothes that was on the floor next to the bed that my husband wants to wear them again. So he just leaves them right there in a pile next to the bed, which I don't love. But I decided I'll just go ahead and grab them and fold them real quick and stick them on the pillow. And actually I have my pajamas right there. I don't wash my pajamas every single day. So I want to wear them again, but I don't want them to look cluttered all over the floor. So right now I'm just folding them up and putting them on the pillow. It doesn't look amazing, but we're not, having our house toured or anything, so it's not that big of a deal. It does look a lot nicer than having a pile of clothes on the floor. So that's what I decided to do with that, and let me show you my closet. All right, here it is. So I have all those drawers there, and that big thing there is our air conditioner. It's just too big to get up in the attic in the fall, so we've been putting it in there, but I sure wish we had a better place to put it. I have a wooden box that's covered down there that has shoes in it, and they really don't need to be gone through. I just need to clear the clutter. I have clutter on top of the drawers, clutter on top of the box, and need to get some sheets put away there and some hoodies and stuff. I really do need to go through and purge these clothes, see if there's anything else we can get rid of. But I'm just gonna kind of work on decluttering this for a little bit and see how far I get. So I got it a little bit better. I didn't do anything inside the drawers. I'm not worrying about that today, but I got the top of the drawers cleared off, and this is my basket. Since I don't have a cabinet in my bathroom right now, it's still under construction. That time of the month, I just pull my basket out and put it in the bathroom when I need it. So that can just sit right there, which is really nice. My box of shoes is now visible. Can't hardly see it. It's kind of dark, but that's all the shoes I have besides the ones that are out by the door. And then I just really quick tidied up a little bit there. I got rid of a few things. I don't keep a lot of stuff that I don't love. I don't buy a lot of clothes. That's just not something that I do. But I was able to get rid of a couple. I wanted to show you this. This is the hair stuff that I organized the other day. And I put it on these little rings. They're little office rings that you would use to put papers together. And worked out pretty well to put all the headbands on there. We have so many headbands, but we don't wear them terribly often. But I don't want to get rid of them. But I didn't want them out in the drawer for daily use because we just don't use them daily. So put them there, and I'm going to call that good for now. It looks a lot better than it did. It is 8:45 in the evening, but I wanted to show you my bookshelf. I showed you in my house tour that it was one of the big areas that I wanted to get organized, and I found some baskets at Home Goods, and I thought they were cute and might help do the trick. I still have the tags on them just in case I wanted to return them. Just wanted to see how they worked, and I think they're going to work great, and so I'm going to keep them. This is for like coloring stuff, just paper and whatever treasures the girls have, artistic treasures that they don't want to part with yet. Gonna go in there, and then this is all the little baby books. Renee always loves to have books out here to grab, but they never get put back, in the shelf like a book is supposed to. So I wanted a basket to put those in. I think that'll work really well, and it was pretty cute. And then that was a basket I already had, but I got the crayons and markers and all that on there, and I think I like how it turned out. So I also wanted to show you the bin that I got at IKEA that I showed you in my haul from the other day. I decided it wouldn't work on the bookshelf. It just looked too industrial for the bookshelf. So I decided to use it in the kitchen, and I'm actually really excited about it. And I went back this evening and got 3 more so that I can have some storage space up on top of the fridge. And so let me turn around and show you that. So this is the top of my fridge, and you can see here when we got this fridge quite a few years ago, it was just barely too tall to work with the cabinet that was up here. So my husband just cut off the bottoms and took off the doors, and we have big remodeling plans, so it wasn't that big of a deal, not that big of a loss, but it just doesn't look nice. And this area up here, there's a lot of space, but it would just get junked with all kinds of stuff, and it looked really bad. So these bins actually work perfectly. I can fit 2 in here and still have some room at the top. And they kind of slide out really easily, which is really nice. I cleaned the top of my refrigerator, which was disgusting. And I'm gonna fill these up with things that I want to have easily available to me, but stuff that I don't use every day. So like I have my thing of kitchen utensils over there, and then a bunch of stuff down in that drawer. I'm gonna try to fill up a bin with like the potato masher and just little things like the pizza cutter. We don't use those every day, but when I do need them, I don't want to have to like go up into the attic or out into the shed and try to dig through a box to get them. So I thought something up here would be a really good option. So I'm going to be going through my kitchen and filling these up. I have this one filled already with like nuts and dried fruit and snacky stuff. And I'll be filling up the rest with all kinds of other things, but I'm really excited about that. That worked out really, really well. And they have these lids on here so that they can stack, but the lids come off really easily. Good deal. And I got my Vitamix up there too. So a few things I wanted to chat about Flylady and cleaning and organizing before I end this video. First is that if you know Flylady, the program, you know that she recommends getting dressed to shoes first thing in the morning or before you start your work. It just helps you get in the right frame of mind for working. That is one thing that I have not been able to incorporate at this point. We don't like to use shoes on our hardwood floors, and my husband doesn't even like the slippers I have with the rubber soles. And he says once we get our wood floors refinished, which I don't know when that'll happen, but once we do, he says doesn't even want me to use those slippers. So I'm gonna try to find some like leather sole slipper or something like that. So anyways, I just wanted to mention that I am doing the Flylady program, but that's one thing that I just can't make a habit at this point. But it doesn't seem to be hindering me. The other thing I wanted to mention is the whole idea of zones. They break the house up into zones, and so it's like about one week out of the month or a few days out of the month that you're in each zone. And that has been really freeing for my mind, actually. When your house is cluttered, this is my experience, when my house is cluttered and it's just like everywhere has messes, it's overwhelming because it's like I should be doing 100 things at once. Like I should be organizing the girls' clothes. I should be organizing my closet. I should be cleaning out the kitchen. I should be organizing the pantry. Like I have all of these to-dos in my mind. But with Flylady, it takes like 75 or 80% of that to-do off of my plate because I'm not in that zone this particular day. I have only one zone that I'm worried about, and I only have the few tasks that are on the list. And as long as I get that done, I'm good. So it's like I'll notice, oh man, my pantry is so cluttered. I wish it was clean. But then I think, nope, I'm not in that zone. And it's like a weight off of my mind. It's like, oh, I have time scheduled for that, but it's not now. So I don't need to worry about it. Anyways, that was just an observation that I had that I thought was cool, a good benefit of Flylady. So I am really enjoying the program. It has been 1 week now that we've really been doing it, and I haven't even done it perfectly. I haven't even done it every single day. I think today is the only day that I missed the mission. I haven't even looked at it, but I did a bunch in my kitchen, like I showed you my fridge up there. Doesn't it look so pretty and organized and decluttered? So I did that, and I also cleaned my oven door. It was really bugging me, and I cleaned it real well. Probably makes no difference to you. You can't tell the difference from the video, but I did those things, so I'm not worrying about doing the mission today, and I'll just pick up again tomorrow. I'm just about to start my load of laundry. My daughter's gonna finish up the dishes before she goes to bed here in about a half an hour, and things are going good. I am working on setting up some routines, morning routine, afternoon routine, and evening routine, and I am planning on doing videos for those and sharing those when I do, but that's what I'm thinking towards. And I'm gonna end this here. I'm afraid this video is gonna be really long. I've been taking video almost every day, and I haven't started editing it yet, so I apologize if it's super long, but I will post it here tonight. I'm gonna sit down since I've gotten all my work done and I've gotten all my steps in. I'm gonna sit down and edit this video and go ahead and post it. I hope you guys are all doing great, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye guys.